It's an awesome adventure. It's a win-win. You're doing the work of the Lord, and then the Lord's doing the work in you. It's changing your heart.
Each night we had devotionals that we did when we got back to the mission compound, and I think all of us had such tremendous changes in our hearts and our expectations. One of my biggest things was learning to give up that control. I don't have to know everything. I just have to trust that God has put me on this path and that He'll guide me and He'll give me the words and the abilities. And that was just a huge breakthrough for me personally.
And I think the biggest thing that I came out of it with this trip was realizing that, the people I'm with have some of the same things going on in their head than I do. Not sure of themselves or just nervous and scared even. And I think the biggest, we all became like our own little family over there.
I was under the impression when I went there that I might just be a helper because I've gone on to a couple of mission trips before, and I was just in the back and just helping out with medical here and there. And I was put on the forefront, and I was not prepared to go out and evangelize one-on-one to people. And God gave me the strength to go out there and do that every day. He gave me the words. It wasn't me. And one of the devotions that was striking me the whole time was where Jesus calms the storm and he walks on water and goes out and speaks with the disciples and speaks to Simon. And the Bible verse that really hit me is, "Why are you afraid, you of little faith?" And that just struck a nerve in me because I had little faith, and He showed me so much that whole week. He just opened my eyes.
All of us on this trip stepped out on the boat, onto the water, and we looked towards Jesus. And when we looked toward Jesus, the Holy Spirit gave us the words to say and helped guide us all along the way.
If you have an opportunity to go on a trip, pray about it. If it's meant to be, God will definitely open the doors for you to go. Glenn and I are actually celebrating our 30th wedding anniversary in May. And last summer we were talking about possibly going on a trip for our anniversary. And that Sunday they announced the Honduras trip. And Glenn looked at me and said, "We're going to Honduras." And I could not have planned a better trip. I know we didn't plan it. God planned it. He opened the doors for us to be there. And it was absolutely amazing. I didn't want to leave, and I can't wait to go back.
And in going with that theme, get out the boat, because Jesus will grab you and lead you to wherever He wants you to go. So get out the boat, people. He needs you to go out there and share the gospel.